We're live. We're live. It's alive. Hello,
Okay, let's wait
everybody.
for people to come in.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby. What's up? What's up?
Good to see you here,
Good
bro.
to see you,
Been
bro.
a
Hey,
while.
yeah. Where's the comments?
Hmm?
How come I cannot see the comments?
On the right side, you click chat, right? On your right side, do you see a panel? The
Yeah.
bottom one is chat.
Yes. So I click that,
Uh,
right? Got it.
you click that. Wait
Ah,
for people to come in.
that JL is here already. Hi, JL. What's up? What's
Hi,
up?
JL. Let's wait for more people to come in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, how are
Ah,
things with you?
okay, bro. Getting older, but still bald, which is fine. I save a lot on shampoo. Can buy more cars.
What's your latest acquisition?
Oh, the V126. And no, I shouldn't say Iola. It's a beautiful car. It's a really beautiful car. But if you know between the W126 and the V126, it's a big
Yeah.
difference. It's a big difference. So yeah, I think you will remember last time, Bobby, my W126. You said the real legroom was a joke,
Yep.
despite being a big car.
Yep.
Now you got to see my V126. You got to see the interior of my V126.
Oh, so
It's got so
V126 is long wheelbase. Ah?
long wheelbase. Yeah, they designated it as a V instead of a W. It's the
Wow.
it's the only 20,655 made worldwide. It's very rare. That's the one. It's the long
Only
wheelbase
20,000 in the world.
in the whole freaking world. twenty
And
thousand
you
six
have
hundred,
one.
and I've got one.
Shit. When did you got it?
About a month plus back already. Yeah, it's been more than a month, about 2 months already.
Is it expensive?
Yeah, typically the V126 is about almost three times the price of a
Which
W126.
which is like what, 60 grand?
It's about 40, 50 thereabouts.
Wow.
That's the V126. And the you can tell the V from the longer rear door and the longer
Yes.
rear glass. So
Yes.
all that translate into leg room, at the back, and it's so wide at the back. They even had to put double A B C pillars. The C pillar is a double chrome C pillar. That is
Yeah.
unique. That is unique to the V126. Yeah, so
Wow.
it's
Congrats.
hey, thank you, bro. But because to take that car in, I had to let go a few cars, also 3 cars lah. I had to let go
What
to
what
get
did
that
you
one.
let go?
I let go the KE30, the Fiat Punto, and the W210. So I had
Okay lah. Okay
just
lah.
for space lah, just for space.
So you're out of drop tops.
Yeah. So Bobby, I need your help to find me another drop top.
Just name me a budget.
Okay. Hey, Derek and Brendan are here. Hey guys, these are classic car enthusiasts as well. Derek and Brendan, I'm sure
Nice.
you guys know. So I invited them to come and keep me company lah, because not many, I don't see many classic car fans here most of the time. So it's time to get more, I would say.
Yeah, got one. Depends on topic.
Yeah, I forgot my hat lah, bro. So you're gonna have to deal with the shine from my head. Sorry, yeah.
Okay. Your light isn't that bright
Yeah,
today.
you're sure? Yeah. Okay. Sounds
Uh,
good. Okay, cool. How are
wow,
things
so
with
many
you,
people
bro?
here. Me,
Yeah,
I'm all
all good.
right. I'm all right. Busy with
Nice.
the kids.
Cool. Hey, Roshan is here as well. Another classic car guy.
Hello,
Hey,
Roshan.
your son had his birthday, yeah, recently, bro. Happy birthday
Yep,
to
Ethan. Thank you.
Ethan. Yeah, happy birthday, Ethan.
Mm, mm.
Eugene is here as well.
Nice.
Cool. How old is he now? 12 already, yeah.
13 officially.
13, and he's officially taller than you already. You said the other day on your
Yeah,
walao
he's
way.
181 now.
My God, 9 more cm. He will match me already. We can see eye to eye,
Yeah,
and he's
what the
still
heck,
growing.
right?
He's still growing. I'm shrinking.
Uh.
And, and and not in the right places too. Bloody hell. Who else is here? Who else is here? Hey, Theotul is here. Jasper. Walao, got
Yeah.
chichong pan also. Makes me hungry. Hi, Jensen. Oh, Jensen Tan is here. Oh, the whole gang is here. Jonathan also is here. Nice.
You makan already, ah?
Yeah. I ate something earlier, but
Uh,
I will probably eat something again later lah, for sure.
well, you can makan while live.
Yeah,
Go
well,
ahead.
no prizes for guessing what I had for dinner.
Oh, all right. uh,
Something
oh,
about petrol. Somebody's asking about petrol. E90.
yeah.
Did I borrowing the 3
Yep,
billion
yep.
budget? What to look out for? And I heard Polo GTI can only take around 97. Oh, that one I don't know.
Fine
That
lah.
one really might.
It's okay lah, even if you pump around 95.
I think the question would be if you go to Thailand, can pump gasohol 95 or not? That's the thing. Oh, something
Yeah.
about gasohol 95 I learned recently.
Yep.
Don't leave it in your tank for too long. Like if you come back from Thailand already,
Mm.
try and cross back into Malaysia with as little gasohol 95 in your tank as possible. As little as possible. Then go straight to
Okay.
the first petrol station in Malaysia, pump up
Mm.
full, and drive
Mm.
all the way until almost empty, then pump again. Because apparently gasohol 95 can corrode your fuel lines. So
Mm.
yeah, just a quick pro tip which I learned for myself recently as well.
Yeah, especially older cars.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they
Definitely.
corrode the fuel lines. Yeah.
Correct. So I'm adjusting my volume. Speaking of Thailand, Bobby, Evo Enduro. I'm sure a lot of people are interested.
You?
Yeah, of course. I'll be definitely there for the flag off. I'll be there with you guys into Thailand, and then maybe I might have to come back a bit early, but I don't know yet. So still not
Okay.
so sure. But this is going
Yeah.
to be a nice one, huh? KL, Chiang Mai, KL.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds the title sounds less nicer as it is because we're spending very little time in Chiang Mai. Most of the time we want to spend is in new places like Phua, Nan,
Nan.
Pecha-
Oh, Nan.
Phua, Nan, Phetchabun.
Nan is beautiful, man. Nan is gorgeous.
Last year is my first time to Nan, ma.
Okay.
And I prefer driving there than Mae Hong Son.
Yes,
Mm.
Nan is really nice.
Oh, the roads there are beautiful.
Awesome, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
Because Mae Hong Son is like going up Camerons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are stuck behind some vans, some lorries, some pickups, occasionally once in a blue moon you get to overtake.
That's the scary part, lah. The overtaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
The roads are
But
narrow.
Thai drivers are very nice, right? They will signal, ask you to overtake.
Yeah, they'll pull a bit to the left, but sometimes they
Yeah.
have to keep to the right because they want
Yeah.
to U-turn. And if you U-turn, the U-turns in Thailand are in the middle of the bloody highway.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they have to keep to the right because it takes them a long time to execute the U-turn.
Mm.
So yeah, it's okay to overtake on the left in Thailand. Everybody does it.
Yeah.
Even the Thais do that. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm just
there's no
scrolling back up, you can
overtaking
see.
lane. There's no high-speed lane.
Yeah. It's both. Basically,
There's no such thing.
No such thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Such thing. Just be careful when you're overtaking on the left because Thailand there's a lot of those bikes and sidecar. So the sidecar sometimes encroaches right onto the slow lane or the left lane lah, to put it that way.
Yeah.
From the side lane lah. So just
Yeah.
be careful of that.
Mm.
Somebody's asking about the Jayco J8, Bobby. Do you know when it's coming?
I
High Thai is asking.
have no idea. I have learned something recently. There's no point trying to memorize what car brand from China has what models and what sub-brands anymore. They can come up with any brands, any models, anytime they like.
Correct.
We are so used to the Japanese and German or European life cycle of 5-6 years for one car model, 3 years for one facelift. The Chinese don't do that. They are mad. The
Very
way they
fast.
pump out cars, right?
Yes.
Is crazy.
And handphone companies coming out with cars as well. So
Yeah, the thing we sort of learn from the Germans and the Japanese, saying that, oh, this car has a different body panel. It is very, very costly to stamp a different body panel. Things like that.
Yep.
The Chinese prove that it's all bullshit. Right.
That's true. Yes, that's true.
Yeah. It's crazy. And all the things we learned last time, amortization cost lah, how many million units to amortize lah. Well, the Chinese just prove them wrong. They are like, no, I can sell one model with unique stamping. I can sell 50,000-60,000, I make money, and then I stamp another car. It's crazy.
Yeah. This is the rule book for building cars. The Chinese looked at it and
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Their speed of churning out cars is mad. Yeah, I just learned today there's another
True,
brand
true,
coming
true.
in, Jet Tour.
Jet
Jet
Tour,
Tour is
yes, Jet
also under
Tour,
Cherry.
Jet Tour.
And then
Yeah,
JQ
yeah,
is under
that's true.
Cherry. And then Omoda is under Cherry. It's crazy. Yeah.
Mad, really, really mad. I was at the thanks to you. I was at the
Yep.
Beijing Motor Show, and honestly, it's the first time in a motor show where I
Yep.
was overwhelmed and I couldn't cover everything because it was just mad. There's so
The
many
scale of it,
vehicles.
right?
I mean, so many makers. Yeah, not
Yeah.
just the makers, the vehicles within
Yeah.
the makers, right? I couldn't cover everything. You know, first of all, I'm not a
Mm.
spring chicken anymore. I'm
Yeah.
already freaking old already. I couldn't cover everything. I was like, and then I got lost. It was time to leave. I didn't
It's
know where I was.
crazy.
I got lost. I got lost at the Beijing Motor Show. And it was not like, just a little bit lost and haha. I was
Do
really
you
lost. I had no
are
idea
you
where I
aware
was.
that China has more than 300 car brands?
Brands.
Brands.
Just the brands, right? Not
Not
the
the
not the
models,
variants,
the
just the
brands.
brands.
They have
Yeah,
more
that's
than
oh
300
my
brands.
god.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
that is crazy. That is crazy. That is 300. How do
I
people
don't
choose?
know.
I mean, imagine if the China media had
Yeah.
a live, right? Like
Yeah.
what we're doing now. Imagine the questions. They need like 10 people at least, each answering 100 questions
Yeah, it's
each.
crazy.
Mad. Really, really
Oh,
mad. Really mad. Hey, sorry, let's
all
take some
right.
questions, bro. Which one do you want?
Do we start from the bottom so that anyone who we miss out your question, please repost it.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Yeah, yeah. Oh, somebody's
Come,
asking about Volvos.
it's your,
Nice.
it's your turn.
Aaron Frankie is asking, would like to hear your suggestions on this. My family has a 2011 Volvo S80 2.5T. Oh, where's
Yeah, I
Baldwin?
love
Just bought
this
one
car, man. I
with only
love this
60,000
car.
miles. It is a beautiful car. Can fully service
So,
with Volvo.
what is your question?
What are you asking? Yeah. What is your question on your Volvo? It sounds like you're just telling
Yeah,
us what
what
you
is your
got.
question? You already have the car, and
Yeah. So what do you want to do with
yeah,
it? Is it?
let us know.
What do you want to do with it? Keep it or sell it?
Yeah,
Yeah. So you need to ask your question.
yeah, man. It's a lovely car.
Yeah, it's a lovely car. If I were you, I'd keep
Yeah,
it.
man.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, somebody got 4 cars. Wants to know which one. Which? Here we go. Navara Pro W212 LC200 CHR. CHR. Sorry. The Toyota CHR. Okay. Yeah.
What
I was
is
wondering what the hell is this?
LC200?
LC200. LC200 looks sounds like that
The Triton?
Mitsubishi, right? The LC200 Storm. No, I don't think that's that old. Or E200. Which and what can I upgrade to for value? Wow,
Oh, Land Cruiser.
very susah lah.
LC200 is
When
Land
it's
Cruiser.
a Land Cruiser. Land Cruiser. Hey,
Yeah,
keep the
lah.
Land Cruiser lah. Those things are always going up in value. Definitely keep the Land Cruiser. Upgrade from a Land Cruiser. Oh wow, Range Rover lor. If you're ready for the pain.
Uh, I think, wow, I love the LC200.
The LC, yeah, that's the one. That's a successor to the Ninja
Yeah.
Turtle, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you let us know
Yeah.
more, Tianzi.
Uh,
What is it that you want to do? What's your budget and all that?
what
Let us know. Then
yeah,
we can help
correct.
you.
Okay, John L. John L is I'm comparing a Lexus RX 270 and a RX 200T. Does the 200T version has a lot of advantage over the 270
Faster.
one? Bobby, you want to take this?
It's slightly faster.
bigger,
It uses less fuel.
same
Yeah.
size.
And you save on road tax. Yeah. That's about it, lor. The 270 is a very, very reliable engine. Extremely reliable engine, but it doesn't produce a lot of power. Your maintenance cost on the 200T is definitely higher. I've heard cases of failed turbos in the Lexus 2-liter turbo. Just because it's a Lexus doesn't mean turbos won't burn themselves. All right. Turbos means more piping, more complicated engine, less reliability. Is a definite one. So if you want absolutely let's say if you are 55 or 65 years old, you want a Lexus that you just drive for the next couple of years, then the 270 will be very, very reliable.
NA
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
way. NA all the way. In
yeah,
terms of longevity,
yeah.
in terms of fun, of course, you want it, but
Uh,
for longevity, even when I was looking for my
mm,
W210, this applies to classic cars
mm,
as well and older cars. Even when I was
mm.
looking for a 210, I was specifically looking for the
Yeah,
non-compressor and a 200 because you pay less road tax. But the non-compressor is the one to get because the compressor
yeah,
always fails. Sadly, that's the same for a lot of old school turbocharged vehicle cars. It's always
yeah.
the turbo that
More
goes.
piping,
Yeah,
right? You have more exhaust piping. You have more
correct.
intake piping. You have
Yep,
all these things. Your
yep,
engine oil needs to run into the
yeah,
turbos to cool it down. You have all these
correct, correct.
complications.
The
Mm.
the more things to go wrong, they will go wrong. So the best thing is to try and get a car that has lesser things to go wrong, and
Yeah,
that's why I always say, for classic cars or older cars, try and get one with the best interior and the least
yeah,
electronics. Because electronics, like for example, my Alfetta, the only thing that's always going wrong are the damn power windows in the front. The rears have wind
yeah,
ups, but the damn power windows are always going wrong, and that's like one of the very very few electronic components
yeah,
in the car, and they're always going wrong. So general rule of thumb, the lesser the electronics for cars 10 years, 15, 20 years,
yeah.
better. Better than
I,
one with
I,
more electronics. That's
yeah.
why
You
I
go ahead. You go ahead.
go ahead, Bobby. No, that's why I fear for vehicles these days a bit. Not my own personal choice or anything, but I fear for a lot of vehicles these days because they're getting so much electronics,
No
so
choice
much
already, lah.
electronics, so much computerization. Yeah, no choice because they
Yeah,
have to do this. And Bobby and I and the team had a nice discussion the other day about why cars are getting physically bigger when the human race has not grown twice
yeah,
our size or three times our size from the time of the 50s, but cars have gone three
yeah,
times their size since, like, you take
yeah,
the original Mini,
yeah,
the one that Thomas has, and you take the
yeah,
latest Minis. You take the original Fiat 500s, like yeah, basically a Fiat 500. You take the Fiat 5. There's a beautiful picture
yeah,
there. Thank you, Chiang. You take the original Fiat 500, and you take the new Fiat 500, the one that like
yeah.
Thomas and Baldwin have. You see the difference in size. 911s as well. Look at the difference in size, and that is not because humans have gotten bigger. It's because of the amount of technology,
Safety
computerization,
systems.
active and passive safety systems, crumple zones. Nobody heard about crumple zones before. The bumper was a crumple
Yeah,
zone. Now the bumpers are part of the design language of the car. Bumpers used to just stick out of the car and are there to protect you
yeah,
from a bump, from an
yeah.
accident. But bumpers these days are now part of the design language of the car. They mold into the car. That's why people are so scared to get a fender bender, because it's gonna really cost a lot. Whereas bumpers last time, you tang 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 tang, knock it out, and you're on your way.
Yeah,
And it's the same for electronics. Our climate just is not good for electronics. The heat and humidity, and no thanks to certain car makers who actually design the what planned
yeah.
obsolescence on their recyclable
Mm,
materials, which I've got nothing
mm.
against. I'm all for the environment and all that, but while I'm still using the car, come on.
Yeah, man.
Sorry. Look
All
at the
right.
size. Look
So
at the size difference. And it's not because we
crazy,
have gotten
right?
bigger. Yeah, it's not because we have gotten bigger physically. It's like Bobby said, lah, active and passive safety,
Yeah.
electronics, and all that. So yeah,
But no choice. We just have to accept the
I have to
fact.
accept. No choice
Yeah,
already. No choice already.
yeah,
It's never gonna get. I don't think so, lah. But it's never gonna get smaller again. It's always just gonna get bigger.
yeah. Okay. So for Muhammad Shawal Adam, he's a fresh grad. Should he go for a 2017 Privé non-turbo or 25,000? Oh, for 25,000 or a new Saga?
Mm.
Um, can I suggest 20 something thousand for a Suzuki Swift? Because servicing will be cheap, handling is fantastic, and then you can join your Suzuki Swift car group for drives. You can join Enduro.
Oh,
There'll
if you
be a
can get a Swift Sport. Oh my goodness! Please get a Swift
Yeah,
Sport.
25K
But no
can
lah.
get a Swift Sport as well. But
Can
it
the
may be,
6-speed manual? We can allow.
it could be a cash buy. But if you get just the 2015, 2016 Suzuki Swift, it's also about 20 something thousand. And that is a great car to drive. I mean, as good as a new Saga is, it is still 30, 40 grand, right? You're still going to lose a lot of money. But if you buy a Suzuki Swift, the good thing is a Japanese car, it's a Suzuki. So even if the car is 2012, 2013, more than 10 years, you will still be able to get a loan. And you can enjoy the car. The car drives fantastic. It's a car with a lot of character. So I would suggest you to get a Suzuki Swift instead of a new Saga. Yeah, new Saga, you're going to lose 10, 15 grand very
Straight off the
quickly.
bat. Yeah. Straight off the
You're
bat.
going to lose a lot of money. Privé, no lah, very hard to get parts already. I tell you, down the road, it will be very difficult to maintain that car because today's Proton is no longer the old Proton. They won't make parts for your Privé anymore.
Yep, that's a scary thing which I'm finding out now with my Putra as well. Sorry, Bobby, I forgot to tell you I bought a Putra.
Yeah. Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, a Proton Putra 1.8 manual, not the auto.
Yeah.
Putra was available in auto.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm having a lot of difficulty finding parts. The car is actually parked in the house, well, not in my living room lah, but in the compound, because I'm hearing very, very scary stories about people, about not people lah, but generally low life stealing these cars for parts because they can't get the parts anymore. And that's a very scary thing. That's a very, very scary thing. So yeah, Suzuki Swift, no arguments from me. I love that car. So if you can, there's a nice question here from Derek. Derek, thank you for your question. Yeah, don't leave it in your tank for too long. If it corrodes, if it can corrode fuel lines, Derek, then it can corrode your tank. So like I said, just try and get over the border with as little fuel as possible, and then fill to the brim when you get back to Malaysia. Drive as much as well, you're going to get down to from the border anyway, so drive as much as possible to wash out your tank. I normally use Caltex with Tecron, so yeah, that's one thing you can do. And the good thing is, right at the Bukit Kai Hitam border, there's a Caltex, which I definitely go to every time. So yeah, thank you for your question, Derek. Guys, if you've typed the question and we've gone past it, I'm very sorry. Just type it again, and we will definitely find you. Yeah. This question from Derek came about 20 minutes ago already.
Okay. So this one is JH about 2023 pre-owned Swift. Can I ask if it is a Swift Sport? If it is a Swift Sport, then go ahead. If it is just a regular Swift, then the price is a bit high. You can get a Swift Sport for 118K now. The brand new Swift Sport, the new generation Swift Sport. That is an amazing car.
A wonderful car. Is that the 6-speed manual, Bobby?
You can have manual or auto.
Oh, I take the manual, but of course I'm biased. If you're using it daily for your work, to go to work and back, then of course an auto
Chiang,
makes more
look for
sense.
2022, you can find 118, 119 like that. 2022 Swift Sport. Okay. Always get a Swift Sport if you can. It holds value really well. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, got one from Brendan. Hi,
Come.
Brendan. For those who are just getting into the classic car experience, thank you for the question. Would you recommend an E36 or a 190E? Both are on. Oh, this. If you are a fan of BTCC, go and look at some of the old races where these cars went head to head. You will want to buy both. But I've never owned a 190E, believe it or not. But I have owned an E36. It's a nice car. But if you can, go for the 6-cylinder. There, Chiang has already found. You damn fast, lah, Chiang. You very good, lah. The BTCC races with the E36s and the 190Es, Bobby, the 155s. Remember the 155s?
Yeah.
They all went head to head, and the Volvos with the wagons. This is proper racing. This is proper racing, really. So anyway, yeah. Brendan, I'll give you the best piece of advice I can give, because I've never owned a 190E, although I have owned an E36. Don't go for the E36 4-cylinder. Go for the E36 6-cylinder. Chiang has got one. And they are really, 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 really nice cars to drive. The 190E, I have no idea. Never even driven one before. I went to see one with the possibility of buying it, but it was in such horrible condition that I couldn't even bring myself to go for a test drive. I was scared to actually ask the guy to start it just in case it cannot start. So no, never really got one. I think for insofar as a driver is concerned, if you are a true driver, you would love the E36, not the
Yeah.
4-cylinder, the 6-cylinder. I think if you
Go
want a
for the
little bit of,
E36.
yeah, if you want a little bit of comfort, a little bit of sport, but not much, then yeah, go for the 190e. But I can't recommend as usual. And this is with all cars. If I've never owned one, I find it very difficult to recommend because I have no idea what I'm gonna
Mm.
what you are gonna experience. So what I say is go for a test drive both options, and see which one you like the most because it's your money. You're gonna buy it cash. You're gonna pay for it. You're gonna maintain it. You're gonna live with it. Not me. So it's better if you go and test it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. This one, very easy answer. Anantila, go for the 8 Series. All right. It is exceptional value at 380,000. So go for the 8 Series. No, don't even need to think about it. All right. Don't worry
Okay.
about the maintenance. It's not going to be very high. It's very reliable car.
The 8 series costs the same as a brand new 520 IM Sport.
Yeah.
Huh?
8
Really?
Series from almost 900,000 to 380 now.
Oh my goodness. This is unobtainium,
Yes.
man. 8
Yes.
series is unobtainium. 8 series, you
Yep.
drive to any 5-star hotel in KL, they will let you park in front.
Yep.
They will
Yep.
move cars out of the way to let you park in front.
Yep.
8 series. Delectable.
Yeah, man. Get the 8 Series. No challenge.
Yeah, no challenge. 8 series. Definitely 8 series.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful car.
Yep.
Oh, so I'm sorry. My
Icon.
Oh, Con is here.
Oh, evening. Hey, great to have you, Chris.
Hey, Con, what's up, bro?
JHT, it's okay to buy a test drive unit. I mean, make sure everything is okay.
Hey,
Con.
Baldwin is here. Hey, Baldwin, we're just talking about you. Baldwin, somebody was asking about your Volvo, SAT.
Yeah. Okay. So it's okay to buy a test drive unit instead of a Recon. Recon is a used
Yes.
car anyway.
Actually,
Right.
test drive unit, I would say, is better than Recon.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the condition. You can ask NASA to claim warranty on whatever used stuff before they sell it off to you. Right? Okay.
Test drive units are generally kept in very, very good condition because that's the potential buyer that's going to drive the
Yeah.
car that he's testing. So yeah, generally they'll keep it in superb condition lah. They don't want it
Yeah.
bad things to happen during the test drive.
Mm. Okay, this one, GLB or Tiguan or Volvo XC60 or XC90. I mean, of course, if they are around the same price, I would say go for the Volvo XC90. I love the car. I've owned it, but some disclaimer here, both the XC60 and XC90 are plug-in hybrids. And I've said many, many times that plug-in hybrids are the most complicated form of cars. You will have to tell yourself, be ready. Sometimes morning, you see the little turtle icon there. I mean, I'm assuming you're buying used cars because if not, they shouldn't be of the same price parity. Okay. So sometimes if you're lucky, nothing pops up over the course of 4 or 5 years. I've had many friends who are like that. They drive their XC90 to like have been driving them for 7, 8 years. They've never experienced much issues, but there are also people who have experienced issues with their hybrid systems and then go back to the dealer, get it reset or get a refresh of the software and all that. All right. But it's a great, great, great car. All right.
As Barboni highlight, you can also go for the T5 models. Those are full ICE.
Yeah, if you can
Reliable.
find T5, then it's good also.
There
All right.
aren't many on the market. And the
Yeah.
spec is very low, the T5 compared to the T8.
But the good thing with Volvo is that even if you're buying the T5, right, you get the full adaptive cruise control, you get the full sensor system, you get the same seats. Just that the garnishing may not look as luxurious, with chrome here, chrome there. Nothing you can't fix in the second-hand market or accessory market.
Yeah, even the headlights are the same spec, which I have to credit them for.
Thor's hammer. Thor's hammer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Batu company car for staff. Can you buy a Peroda?
Hey, don't buy the Resale. Don't buy the Saga.
Yeah.
Don't buy the Beza. I mean,
Saga. I mean, if definitely if that's your only choice, I
Yeah.
would definitely go for the
Yeah.
Saga. You know
Yeah.
how I learned the Saga is a better car than the Beza? Grab!
Yeah.
Thank you, Grab.
Oh
Every
yeah, yeah.
time I sit in a Grab, it's either a Saga or a Beza. And I
Yeah.
swear, guys, the Beza makes me car sick. The Saga does not.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you got family, especially, you're going to carry them in the backseat, they will love you for getting the Saga.
You
And
you know,
handles better.
Chris,
Oh,
I'm so scared of getting the Beza. I no longer book Grab normal. I only click premium. And the
oh,
reason I click premium is to avoid Beza.
Beza. Yeah, oh
But
God, it's horrible.
but they also have a bomb in Grab Premium, the Hyundai
Yeah.
Starex.
Ooh, you
Horrible
said
car.
horrible.
Horrible. The Hyundai Starex. It shouldn't be in premium. It's horrible.
Which of the 11 seats did you sit in?
Oh my, no, it's not just that. Do you know it only comes with lap belts?
Oh, no,
It
I didn't know
doesn't
that.
even have proper seat belts. It's just
That
lap belts.
I
oh,
think that car was launched in what, 06 or 08,
it's
right?
old. Yeah, Starex has
Oh,
been around for a long time
I
already.
hate every time I got a Starex, I will cancel and then try again.
Got
You know,
got Staria or not in the premium Grab?
Staria I kena before, but Staria a lot more comfortable lah
Yeah,
compared to
Staria.
Starex.
I,
Starex is horrible.
Staria is like a freaking spaceship on the road, man. One pulled
Yeah,
up on me
outside
the other
look like
day.
spaceship.
Spaceship. I was like, what the hell is
Yeah,
this behind? Oh, Staria.
yeah.
There's a Staria Light as well, which is slightly smaller. I don't know if you've seen it or not. Kind of
Oh
cute.
my god. Yeah. So yeah, get the Saga.
Somebody's asking about Brandon's asking about K cars. Wow, where's Adrian? Our K car lover.
It's not a buying question, Brendan. Yeah, practical without being huge. What do you think? It's small. Yeah.
I mean, for a day-to-day run around, go to work, come back, I think yeah, K cars make sense. They take
Mm,
up less space, they use less fuel, probably easier to park. So
mm,
I mean, there's a reason why they are called K cars. In Japan, you need to have a parking space before you buy a car. And a lot of people, because of space constraints, they have a very little small space to park their car, very, very, very small. And
yeah.
so they have to prove that they have this parking space before they. That's a nice photo there. They have to prove that they have this little parking space to park their car before they buy it. So they buy a K car to park inside there. I mean, there's no way they're going to park a Toyota Crown or a Toyota
Yeah.
Century in there. So they buy a K car. K cars do very well in Japan. The trend hasn't really caught on here, but I think K cars make a lot of sense for day to day, lah. Definitely. Okay.
All right. Okay, some quick answers. Harrier 2014 80K buy, but do check the gearbox. Toyota Harriers are known to have dead gearboxes where you have to replace the entire gearbox or overhaul it. It's
It is
very
a
common. Very
CVT,
common.
right, if I remember correctly.
Yes, very common in Harriers. Okay, the previous gen Harrier 2014. So do get it checked out. Audi A6 1.8 TFSI. How is it? It's a great car, but if you can, go for the 3 liter. The 3 liter has a much more robust engine and gearbox compared to the 1.8 TFSI. Okay,
Nice.
and prices don't differ much.
Yeah.
Okay, they are around there. The prices.
I think
All
there's
right.
also a small batch of this C7 2.0 Quattro, right, in Malaysia.
Yeah, but the 3 liter is the one that is reliable
Sorry,
and
bros.
robust. Yeah.
Jared is asking about a 4G 93P, which is what I have in my Putra now.
I don't need. Yeah.
For you guys who just for information, there's 3 vehicles from Proton that have this engine. Basically the C99 chassis engine, which is the Wira homologation model, the Satria GTI, and the Proton Putra. No, I've not felt any issues so far with my previous Wira homologation special and now currently the Putra. Con, I bought a Putra, right?
Yes, that day I was driving over the flyover. I picked up Putra in the house.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
So I've done the Holy Trinity as far as Proton is concerned. I've had
Nice.
all three
Very
C99s.
Very nice.
Yeah, very, very. I love this engine. I really love this engine. I
Mm.
think one of the best engines. Of course, it's not a Proton engine. Everybody knows it's a Mitsubishi engine, but reliability, it's a Mitsubishi. All I can say, can reply is it's a Mitsubishi. And my Waja is running the Mitsubishi engine as well, the 6.3.
Nice.
And they are just amazing engines, lah. I mean, Mitsubishi really got it right, and Proton did a great job taking that powertrain and putting it in these cars.
Yeah.
But like we said earlier, parts are a problem. Parts are getting to be a big problem. A lot of cars out there, like Viras and Satrias, being stolen because of parts.
Mm.
That's,
Actually, it's not the mechanical parts, isn't it?
trim.
It's all the trim
It's
parts.
all the trim parts, because
It's
a lot of it, like the Satria GTI, a lot of the trim parts are plug and play for a 1.3 Satria or a
and
1.6 Satria.
actually I was feeling all these even when I was having the Waja.
Yes, the
Right.
Waja also got to be start being careful already.
Like your Waja, the tail light, right? You cannot buy brand new Ori anymore.
No, Taiwan, no? You get the you can. I think you can still get
the
the.
appearance lari a bit one with the Taiwan. The Taiwan
Yeah.
the appearance lari a bit one.
Oh yeah, definitely. Even my front headlights are from Taiwan. Lari a bit already. They're not the same.
Yeah.
They're not the same.
Yeah.
My late
Mm.
dad had a fender bender. Had to change both the front headlights.
Oh.
You can see they they don't really fit as well as the original headlights. But the cool thing is they are still glass. As you know, headlights now cannot be glass anymore because of pedestrian safety.
Yeah.
But the
yeah.
Wajah headlights are still glass.
Yes. I think
And I'm
it was one
very
of the
happy
last,
about that.
Yeah.
One of the last. One of the
Yeah.
last, really.
Yeah.
2005.
So won't turn yellow.
Yeah, it won't turn yellow.
Yeah.
No need polishing, nothing. I mean, it's glass. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead next.
Okay, quick one. Krishna Chetia. I'm considering either the 2010 535 GT or a W212. Now, the 5 Series GT is a lot larger inside than the W212. But I have to tell you this, the W212 is a more reliable car. Given that it's a 535 GT, I wouldn't say there's any handling advantage anymore compared to a normal F10 5 Series.
It's not a
Right, but-
midlife crisis car, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I assume his budget is around 40, 50 grand.
Yeah, it's about there, yes.
It's about there, right? Young, is it?
What? Did I see 39?
Normal.
35.
Normal.
Yeah, sing.
Yeah, but it's a very luxurious car to ride in when it was new, right? And there's a lot more components in the 535 GT. Your boot has 2 powered boots in one. Yeah. So your maintenance definitely going to be higher than the W212. So, I mean, if you want something just to enjoy yourself, now that you're 55-year-old, you want a luxurious ride, maybe you can go for the W212. All right. But you can also look at a similar year 7 Series or S-Class if you want to splurge a bit. Just throw the air suspension away. Don't even bother about maintaining the air suspension or changing new air suspensions.
Tighten
You
all the way.
change it. Yeah, you change it to coils, right?
Yeah.
You are good to go. And it's even more luxurious than these two, around the same price point.
When a workshop foreman does the exact same thing with a personal car he just bought, you know that's the way to go.
Just throw the air suspension away.
Just throw it away and put in coil springs.
Yeah. Okay. 2017 RX 350 is not bad. Not bad. It's a Lexus, so go ahead. 200K is high for 2017 luxury cars, but it's a Lexus. They command this kind of resale value. Okay. Yeah. And just now there was another question asking about anyway. This is hilarious. Kiryu, my 18-year-old son is hijacking my GT86. What should I move on to? 250K budget. Well, you have 250K budget, you can get the GR86.
And then go and race with your son.
Yeah. 250K budget can get some really nice Porsches. Yeah.
He's got an 18-year-old son, but he still has a GR86. I see.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
get a 718 Cayman. Get a 718 Cayman. I don't think you can get I'm not sure, but I don't think you can get a Boxster for this price. Okay, Boxster is a little bit higher. It's 30K higher. Get a Boxster. Get the Boxster. Okay. So get the Boxster. It's 30K above your budget, but I think it's worth it because when you don't feel like opening the roof, just close it. But sometimes, some morning in Sunday, you want to try and experience it. I tell you, you will not regret.
No regret.
You will love it. You will love it
It's
when
those
you can
little
open.
slices of time when you can actually have the top down, right? I mean, it's not all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Our climate is not conducive for convertibles in any way, shape, or form. But in that odd slice of time when you can actually have the top down, oh my god, it's such a
It's the
different
same
driving
as
experience.
it's the same as when you buy a house, you want the fact that you have a balcony or some outdoor
Ah,
space,
yep,
and you wouldn't go out in the heat of the afternoon anyway.
correct. No,
But
no, no.
morning, evening, every
Just
day,
that little smidgen of time that you have.
yeah,
Oh, it's
you
lovely.
can, you
Yes,
can.
the fact that you can lah,
Yeah,
put that top down. Oh, nice one.
yeah.
Very nice.
You know, Chris, as considering that you are a biker, right? I would have thought that you would be somebody who really would embrace the feeling of you know driving with the top down more of
Yeah.
the time than not, right?
You
Yeah.
forgot I had my Punto until
Yes,
very
I
recently.
have not. I
Yeah,
have.
he love it. What?
Yeah,
He
Well,
yeah,
I
loves the
love the
Punto.
yeah.
Punto.
So I was
I
surprised
love
that
the
Yeah.
you
Punto.
mentioned that you will only choose it for a very select period of time.
No lah, I got no hair, man. The top of my hair will burn, and then if I wear hat, the hat fly. So cannot lah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because when you ride motor, you wear helmet, right?
Yeah, correct,
Yeah, yeah,
correct,
yeah.
correct, 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 correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get a Boxster, Cruise Terror. Okay, get a Boxster. All right.
Some Kit Leong was asking which one nicer to drive. Very short answer: the Altis. The Altis. I sat in an Altis the other day. I couldn't believe how nice it is. And I remember the test drive when they called it the Corolla Altis a few years ago. They launched it as the Corolla Altis. Sorry, just the Corolla. No more Altis. What am I talking about? Lovely car. The Altis is a lovely car. It's a mini
Real double
Camry.
wishbones way.
Yeah, it's a mini Camry. Really,
Yeah.
it's a Camry smaller. That's it. It's a
Only-
lovely car, man.
Is he referring to
It's the
the same year?
E210 is the TNGA Camry. Ford Focus, of course, is a much older one now.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
Focus, the dry clutch thing is getting that issue was never really solved. And my sister-in-law has one, and it's always giving her problems. So I can't recommend a Focus. So I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's a nice car to drive when it's working well. It's a
Mm.
lovely car to drive actually when it was working well. This one came out. The Focus, I remember it came out when the new Civic came out, and the Civic killed it. I mean, sales of Civic went through the roof, and that's pretty much what killed the Focus. And by and large, what killed off Ford Malaysia's passenger cars, and they're more a truck company now. But
Yeah.
drive for drive, as a driver's car, the Focus is hands down better. Hands down better.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it just didn't take off, and Civic killed it. Yeah, so there we go. That was it.
Yeah. Okay. Just now there was a question about LC 500 or Jaguar 5-liter. I'll get the LC 500 if I
Get the
were you.
LC 500, man.
LC,
Yeah.
LC.
Okay.
LC 500, dream car, dream car, dream car.
Nash Daniel. Which is more value for money, reliable and more fun to drive? Cash buy 957 4.8 turbo or Cayenne 958 4.8S? The Cayenne 958 4.8S is more reliable
Hmm.
and actually more fun, but it's slower than the 957 4.8 turbo. Because the 4.8, you can hear proper sound. You go and straight pipe that car, right? I mean, a few of my friends, they bought it. It sounds amazing.
Yeah,
Which
it
is
does.
no way the turbo can sound this good. It's
Pure
impossible.
muscle car kind of sound.
Yeah, but of
Really,
course the
pure muscle car.
957 is very good looking. I cannot deny it. The 957 has that look. It just looks more macho, that car. But maintenance is a bomb. It is a bomb to maintain that car. Okay. 4.8, the 958 is not that it's cheap to maintain, but it is lesser, definitely lesser and more reliable than the 957. Okay. And it sounds way better and it has a much nicer interior. Okay. So get a 958. All right. Some quick answers. Subaru Forester 2018 or Peugeot 3008. I'll get the Subaru Forester. All right.
Same.
Yeah, 2014 Cayman or 2023 GR86. There's no challenge. The GR86 eats the Cayman for handling.
Mm.
The GR86 is just too good. Too good. All right. So I will go for the GR86. Lesser maintenance also.
Mm.
Soarer or 986 Boxster, I'll get the Soarer. All right, 986 Boxster, you have to really like it to like it. And everything falls apart in that car.
Sora, you
Everything.
know how much is the road tax or not?
Yeah,
Ouch.
yeah. He has to telan it lor, 4.3 liter.
Oh, have to telan that one. Cannot lah.
Yeah,
I cannot.
4.3 should be near 8K. 7 or
Yep.
8K.
Yep. 7,
Thereabouts.
8
Yeah,
thereabouts. Yes.
yeah, thereabouts.
Yeah. I will take Cayenne over Macan. Okay. This one, what are your thoughts, guys? This one, okay, I think JQ is the only one that I haven't driven. And I've driven the Tiggo 7 and the X70.
Yeah.
I prefer the drive in the X70 because of the
Same.
drivetrain pairing. The drivetrain pairing is slightly better. But of course, last time when we look at the X70, we're like, wow, interior so luxurious. And then now you look at all the new China cars, they are all like that. Right. So I'm waiting for my chance to drive the JQ, hopefully soon. But so far, all three, I think I haven't driven the JQ, but I prefer the X70's drivetrain pairing. It's a much better sorted car, but of course, interior doesn't look as exciting as the new ones.
Mm.
Okay, and the infotainment of the X70 is pretty good. The Tiggo 7 that I had the other day, the infotainment system keeps hanging. But of course,
Really?
that's but that's a overseas model, not the CKD model. The map only has African countries inside.
Oh yes, yes. I drove the same car, just returning to Chiang today. I didn't experience the infotainment hanging, but one thing I noticed when I was driving the car that I felt was very jarring, right? Was that the steering I really felt like a video game, you know. There was like totally
No
zero,
feel.
you know. It's like on that alone, right? The X70 feels like a better car, a better, you know, something that I would more enjoy driving more lah. The X70.
Yeah, but I think also the X70 that we have here is properly engineered by Proton. So they improved the handling, they did a lot of proper tuning work lah, instead of just bringing a car for African market and just drop it in for test drive for us. So we'll still have to see the CKD version, because the cars that we test drive are not CKD versions,
Oh, okay. This
are not the localized versions. They are basically for South Africa market.
okay.
Okay.
I wasn't aware of this. Okay.
Yeah. The aircon panel that you swipe down to adjust the aircon, right? Every time you swipe down, right, there is a hang there where the screen will hang there for 5-6 seconds.
Oh, okay. I didn't experience that.
Yeah, before you can move it away. So it's not a fair comparison, huh? So don't take our answers as the Bible yet.
Hey, you guys didn't see Thomas said hi from India. Hi, Thomas.
Yeah. Hi, Thomas. I think
Okay.
just now Anna also dropped the line just now.
Leonard, okay. Nice. You're planning to change it to a repeat S. You test drive both 2 units. So do you press the S mode? So you see, the repeat S, right? It has a 6-liter V12. So if you did not press the sports mode, the engine will try its best to be as lethargic as it can be to save fuel. Okay. So you press sports mode, is very different. I also noticed there is a repeat S out there that is 2013. If it is 2013, it has the same engine as mine, which is supposed to be the 550 horsepower. But that one, the 2013 comes with 6-speed gearbox. Only in 2014 and 15, I think, they updated to 8-speed gearbox. So the 8-speed is actually more responsive. But I suspect your case is you did not press the sports button. It's very different. The good thing about the Repeat S is that the moment you turn on sports mode, it's permanently on until you off it. That means you switch off your car. Next month you come back and switch it on, it will be in sports mode, and the sports suspension as well. And of course, if you buy it, do PM me. I'll give you a lot of tips. First thing you need to do is to cut off your primary catalytic converters. There's no two ways about it. Cut it off, because it's very near to the exhaust manifold, and the lining inside the catalytic converters are known to, oh, he said he did not press the sports button. Yeah, it's a 2016 unit. Yeah, if you press it, it's very different. It wakes up like gila. So the first thing you need to do is to cut off the primary cats, because the lining will come off and it gets re-ingested back into the combustion chamber. Oh, you're looking at the green one. Yes, the green one is beautiful. The green one is absolutely beautiful. Chiang, if you can find the photos, is exceptionally beautiful. And you should buy that car, I tell you. It's absolutely gorgeous. And there's a lot of tips that I can give you. It's a very, very, very reliable car. I'm very surprised. The maintenance cost of this is almost slightly lesser than my BMW, but almost the same, I would say. Okay, it's a very reliable car, and I love it. And long distance is very easy on fuel as well. Yeah, there's a lot of things I already experienced, so I can point you to the right direction. Bring the car to Mike Yap. He will help you cut off the primary cats, and then and customize a new exhaust manifold for you, and then do an X pipe behind, and then couple with sports catalytic converters. Your car will be transformed. Now my car is transformed. So do buy it, and you won't regret it. It's very low maintenance. I'm not kidding you. For supercar level cars, okay.
And it's an Aston.
Yeah. Don't PM me on Facebook. You PM me on Horizon. My Facebook is permanently on Horizon, so I don't know what my friends are doing. So yeah, you PM Horizon is the best place to PM. Then Chiang would. You know, a lot of people DM me on IG, right? I don't even know how to check DMs on IG. I don't even go into IG until HP tells me, Bobby, you need to post it on IG. Oh,
You
okay,
have you have IG, man?
I have, but I always forget this app even exists, because I don't even know going do what. I don't intend to look at what my friends are doing, so I seldom go into IG. Yeah.
You're more on Facebook, right? Sorry,
Facebook,
Horizon Facebook.
Horizon, Facebook, but I don't check the PMs. The PMs is all checked by Chiang.
Yeah. Okay.
Then Chiang would route it for me. Yeah. Okay. Sorry for the long answer.
No problem. Somebody asking about the MX-5, GT86, or BRZ. Actually, what's the difference between the GT86 and BRZ? Besides the badge, of course.
What I learned is they say the GT86 handles slightly better. That's all I learned.
But
So
they're basically the same car, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's built by Subaru.
That's right. With the Toyota badge for the GT86.
Yeah. I prefer the MX-5. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of MX-5 actually, especially the latest one, the ND. Latest one is ND,
Yeah, man.
right? Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So nice.
Okay. This one, what do you guys reckon? 2012 E200 or a 2016 320i LCI?
Oh, LCI. If it was the pre-LCI F30, I would have said keep the Mercedes.
Yeah. LCI, then
keep the LCI. But
take the LCI. It's a nicer drive.
I will keep the LCI. Yeah. 212s. Sorry, 212s. The 211s and the 212s, they have some issues. That's why I've never gone further than a 210.
Oh, really?
So, oh yeah. Oh yeah. You see, the 210 was the 211 was the advent of Mercedes going very heavy into electronics and computerizations.
Yes.
Whereas the 210 was the last of the built old school style kind of Mercedes Benz. So yeah, that was still in their infancy as far as the 211s, 212s are concerned. So now the issues are starting to rear their ugly heads, and the parts are not cheap, man. Seriously.
I drove a 210 recently. I was surprised at how little electronics the car has.
Very. I mean, you're lucky you get power windows. Seriously, you're lucky you get power windows, because there's so little electronics and computerization. And we were just talking before you showed up that when I was searching for mine, it had to be the non-compressor, because that's one of the known things to go wrong. The compressor variant, the compressor in the compressor variant. So don't get the K. Get the NA, the naturally aspirated. Right.
Yeah. But okay. But I heard 212s are pretty reliable.
They are robust.
A lot better than 211. Yeah, a lot better
than 211. But now that the 212 has been around for quite some time already, right?
Yeah.
So now they're starting. It's planned obsolescence. It's that damn planned obsolescence. The moment the
Yeah.
warranty expires, things start to go wrong. It's like the components are built in with a shelf life. No shit. They are built in with a shelf life. They are going to go wrong right after 7 years or something like that. So
Yeah.
that's why a lot of people dispose of their vehicles before the warranty, just as the warranty is going to expire, get another one with warranty, because they know how expensive it's going to be once the warranty is expired, and they're going to have to out of pocket for repairs and changes lah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just
I love
what
how the 212 looks. I love the looks
Yeah.
of the 212.
212 is nice.
Especially,
212 is nice.
especially the pre-facelift. I
Yes,
love
same,
the pre-facelift.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the pre-facelift.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of digitization, in the even in the instrument cluster and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It starts to fade. It will start to get squirrely. So
Yeah.
Anyway,
You see the 213 lagi digital.
scary,
Yeah.
really scary with the big screens and everything, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Aaron,
think
Frankie, please buy. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just going to say I'm not technologically phobic. I'm not phobic of technology. It just really scares me when there's so much of it.
Yeah.
I mean, just for example, there are some cars now,
Mhm.
Chinese cars. You can't even change the direction of the aircon blower without going into the system.
Yeah.
You can't just put your finger out and move a tab.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? I mean, that will
Invented
never go
by
wrong.
Porsche Panamera.
You know, the day I was at the Zeekr preview, right? Even the headlight switch is now built into the touchscreen, right?
Yeah.
I tell you
Anyway.
what, guys, it's the damn good thing that most of these cars come with front collision warnings, because drivers are so distracted about just trying to change the direction of the aircon blower. They're gonna whack a car in front, man, if there was no warning. Seriously. I mean, just to change the direction of an aircon blower, what was wrong with just sticking your hand out and then moving that tab?
Chris,
wrong with
the day I shot a video of me in my Aston, right? Driving and changing next song, previous song, turning on sports mode, turning on sports suspension, turning on my aircon seats, and then changing the volume, the air volume, the temperature, and the radio volume, all without looking at the thing. Just looking ahead, driving while doing all these things.
Yeah.
Which is impossible
now.
for new cars. Impossible.
To do what you just said, your eyes are going to be off the road for at least 30 seconds.
Yep.
At least 30 seconds. That's why I think front collision warning or AEB, autonomous emergency braking, is a must now, because your focus is no longer on the road. You're trying to figure out how to just change the direction of the bloody aircon vents.
No choice lah. So speaking of analog, okay, Aaron, Frankie, please buy this car, please. So I used to have a friend, a French guy in my Taman, who owns 2 Chimeras. Okay, he owned 2, and it is a fantastic car, but you need to be a very, very good driver, because
when it rains, don't take it out.
it has absolutely zero electronics.
Yeah. What we were just talking about, cars getting bigger because of safety, active and passive safety.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah. Please buy the car and please don't die. Okay? Please don't die. But it's a fantastic car.
Want to hear a funny story about DVR camera when I was testing it?
Yep.
160, 170, 180, 190, boom, the roof flew off.
Hilarious.
I kid you not. And I had to stop the car and go and get the bloody roof.
Oh my God.
No shit.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they didn't hit somebody behind. That's all.
Thank God for that.
True story.
Okay, 2017 C-Class, buy. It's all right. Not crazy maintenance lah. Huh?
No, not
okay.
Not crazy maintenance.
Yeah. Any questions we miss out, please repost so we can try and answer it. Sorry if we miss your questions. And
Sorry, I typed that, but then suddenly it's like everybody typed that. It was just
Yeah,
me.
It's normal. It happens
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Man.
Sorry.
Wow,
Okay.
here comes a big one, man.
What is that?
It dominate the screen. Way, look at that. Tie
One
all the
question.
seafoods.
Blah 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 blah. W220 S class.
Yes,
That's S class lah.
that's the peanut eye, right? 220.
Yeah, if you can.
The
Yeah,
one
kind of like
after the
a deformed peanut. Yeah,
after 140. Yes.
correct.
I don't know what's that. Oh,
S class.
the problem with this car, if you sell it, people gonna buy it off you like what 8K,
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
right?
Yeah.
So the condition is getting better. You are saying that the condition is getting better now after spending so much. And then he then got himself a W221 and now got two S classes.
That's
Considering to sell off the W220. No choice, lor. If you want to keep it, I mean,
He loves his S class. I'll say that much.
there's a thing called every time you go Genting, don't think of how much you lost over the past few years trying to win it back. Every day is a new start. So whatever that you have put into your W220, you cannot
Cannot
think
get it
about
back.
it, you know?
Yeah, you can't get it back. No way.
Yeah. I mean, if it drives well, if it's just another car in your house, then keep it, lor, if you want to keep it. But
Yeah.
there's no chance of this car ever, the resale value ever getting up. You know, it will not. W221 is beautiful. You can keep the W221 and spend the money on the W221 now.
221 much more worth keeping.
Yeah, the W220 is like the Mercedes W211. It's during the 2004, 5, 6 era where Mercedes spent a lot of money buying Chrysler and then they cut costs on their cars.
Bean
Yep.
counters came in.
Yeah,
And
it was the
very, very
Malaysia era of Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 3-liter Cayenne diesel, buy. Reliable, fantastic. I mean, you get 1,000 km on a full
Why have
tank.
Cayenne prices dropped so much? I saw the other day, it's less than 20K you can get a Cayenne, you know.
Yeah, for the first gen, yes.
For the first gen, you can get under 20K. It was like 19 or something like that.
Yeah, because they are notorious to maintain.
Right.
Are you tempted to it?
So
No.
if you get the second gen 957, they are also notorious to maintain. But recently there is a resurgence because people love how it looks. And there's a lot of people who buy off the 957 to turn it into, safari mode, like what TJ has done with his car.
Beautiful. TJ has done an amazing job. The car, that looks so good, man. Is he going to be at the 4x4 gathering?
I hope so.
Guys, 26th. Mark your calendars, 26th of October.
Yes, 26th of October. Bring your 4x4s or SUVs.
Yeah, I'm bringing the Tarano. The Tarano is
come.
coming.
Come.
Or I already even I registered already.
Nice. You know, TJ spent more than 100,000 on his car already. Yeah.
Minimum.
Let's put it this way, okay. What he paid for his spotlights on that Cayenne, I can buy my whole Tarano already, Just the spotlights on his Cayenne.
All right. If you love how the W220 drives, then you keep it. I mean, it's from the era where they still make hefty German cars, like with real heft.
Personal preference, and it really makes no difference what we tell you to do. In fact, we shouldn't listen to us. Listen to your heart, like Roxette says. Listen to your heart. Keep the one that appeals to you more. Our opinion on this doesn't matter because we don't own the cars. You do. You have lived with these cars, and you have your own personal feelings and thoughts about each car. Go with your heart. What we say doesn't matter.
Okay. If you can find a Lotus Exige, please buy. That's it. If you can find one. All right. What about Ford Mondeo? Good value for what it is. Is so underpriced for what the car is. All right. It's a fantastic car. Yeah, expensive. Yeah, the parts are expensive.
Why do you think I have never bought a Mondeo for Weevil Garage? Because I've seen how expensive the parts are. For old cars. Oh my god!
You have the privilege of insider info, that's why.
right? They overcharge their parts prices. Really,
Crazy
they
lah.
really
It's
overcharge.
really bullshit lah.
No, but
Just
even you buy from outside also are not cheap way.
Not cheap. Not cheap.
no, that's the thing, Con. If you go to all those UK parts stockists, right? They are not expensive one. In UK, it is
Yeah.
not expensive. But somehow the local parts stockists, right, very, very bad, right? They jack up the prices like crazy
It
for
might
Fox.
even be cheaper for you to import your own parts. Even if you
Yep.
kena tax. Even if you
Yep.
kena tax and it lands at KLIA, it might be cheaper. Because it's crazy. It's very unrealistic.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
unrealistic as used Suzuki Jimny parts. Used Suzuki Jimny vehicles. As unrealistic as that. Sorry, I digress. Please carry on. Carry on.
Okay, what is this? What is a Honda Accord G9.5? I have no idea.
9 gen facelift, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
9 gen
generation
facelift would be
yeah.
the
What
previous
is
gen,
the nine? What is the ninth gen?
the one after they rebadge the one that they rebadge is the Padana, I believe is the 8th gen.
So it's the one
I-
after that, no? This one.
Oh,
is it?
nice
Yeah.
car, nice car. Buy,
Mm.
buy.
Do you guys
Fantastic
remember? Do you guys remember the Accord 3.5 V6?
Yep.
The
Yes.
gila sleeper, the most gila sleeper car in the world. Yeah, it's based
Yep.
on that lah. It's based on that
Yep.
variant. It's a very nice car. Our buddy LK used to have one, mint condition. I don't know if he
Yep.
still got it or not. Beautiful car, beautiful car, very nice to drive.
Yep. Okay. Currently own a Mustang. Bought with it. Plan to replace with a 300K budget. GR86 only costs 150K, bro. Don't spend 300K on a GR86,
Maybe it's
Yeah.
a super special one.
No, you look at the recon markets. There are certain
Yeah.
cars where it just doesn't make sense to buy new from the car maker because the price over at recon is almost half. All right. 300K budget, you can buy a lot of cars. 300K. What should he get? 300K. That's a very good budget for exciting stuff.
A lot 300K. I can't even think
Yeah,
that high.
lor.
So many.
Yeah, lor.
The world's your oyster, man. 300K. You say 100K a bit, okay lah, a bit of a challenge. 300K, so many options out there. So many options out there if you're looking at the used car market.
Narain, 330K, 8 series.
See? Just 30K.
330 for an 8 series 4-door, bro. That's a proper upgrade.
Yeah. Even though from that
Proper
angle just now when you
upgrade.
showed, it looked like a 2 series.
It's a proper upgrade. Okay, 300K you can also get, I suspect. Wait, 2017. Let me try and see. Yes, you can also get a Porsche Panamera. Narain, proper upgrade as well. Okay, so think about it. An 8 series or a Panamera. Okay, fantastic cars.
Honda Legend, not the Honda Legend. Yeah, I remember the Honda Legend, NC, but no, this one was the Accord 3.5 V6. Sorry guys, I just saw a comment here. Somebody was saying the Chris Honda Legend. Yes, who knows? Who doesn't know the Honda Legend? NC and X. Sorry. There was also a Vigo, Honda Vigo, but these are very old. The 3.5 V6 Accord was based on that earlier one just now. Anyway, sorry, go ahead. The Kalisa car for sale now or not? No more already lo, Kalisa. If you can find a Kalisa manual, I would go for it. Awesome. Ezri, Iskandar was asking.
Oh.
What's that?
300K can nego for an S63.
Ooh. Hey guys, one thing
Oh,
you gotta one thing you gotta remember, 300K, if that's your whole budget, and let's say you get an S63 for 300K, don't forget you still have to maintain that car, You still have to send it for service, repair, You still need to buy insurance, road tax, or put petrol.
The first
But
bill,
I'll
right?
tell you this. I'll tell you this, Naren. The S class maintenance is a lot higher than the Panamera or the A series. However, it's also gonna hold its value way better than the other two cars. Okay, so you have to weigh your decision here, and then it has a proper engine. This one has a proper V8 Gila engine.
And it
So
sounds amazing.
it sounds amazing, and
Sounds
and it
amazing.
will hold its value really, really well. This is the type of car where it will forever will not drop below 250k. Okay, forever it will not drop below 250k. You can own this car and drive it for a very long time, but the same cannot be said with the Panamera or the A series. One day after it's no longer qualified for loan, it will be 100k or 90k. It will hover around there for the Panamera and the A series. But this guy here will hold 250k forever. Okay,
Is this the
so
one with the one car, one man, one engine?
yeah, it's a
Yeah, it's
proper
one man, one
AMG.
engine.
It's a
Proper
proper AMG.
AMG. Yeah, one
Yes,
man, one engine.
it will not fall below 250k. One.
Got
In
two
fact,
digits on the
I
back.
suspect it will always be on the high 200s forever. So you can offset your maintenance cost and your depreciation cost. So you buy this car now, still available for loan. You get a S class S63 AMG. Yes, the road tax is high. Yes, the maintenance is more, but your car won't depreciate. So it's a protection of value. After you paid off the car, right, you can choose other cars knowing your car has at least 250k cash for you to upgrade to something else. Okay? Do take note on that.
True.
Yeah.
True, true.
Yeah.
No, the reason I said what I said is because sometimes people ask me they've got this much budget, what car should they buy
Agree.
in
Totally
terms of
agree.
used car lah. I always tell them don't spend this whole budget. Spend about this much
Yeah.
because you're gonna need the rest
Yeah.
for the eventual repairs that are coming. For
You
new
know what,
tires
bro?
alone are gonna cost you $2,000.
When I bought my Aston it's 550 all in on the road is 600k.
Right.
When I bought it for 600k, right, I love the S Class. I love the S Class Coupe. And that time, the S Class Coupe is also about 500k.
Okay.
I don't dare to buy the S63 because I know it will cost me more to maintain than my Aston.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, granted, let you guys know first, the Aston is a very analog car. It doesn't cost me much to maintain that car. My Audi cost more than the Aston. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Panamera, 3 liter or 2.9. I'll always get the 2.9. It is way, way, way nicer to drive than the 3 liter. It is a fantastic engine. Okay. The 3 liter single turbo feels like a N55. The 2.9 feels like a B58.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It just revs. In fact, I love the 2.9 more than the 4 liter turbo. Yeah. Okay. What is your opinion on GLE 43 Coupe? Buy. Lovely engine. Honda Type R new car is selling 320k. Well, Recon is selling 240. All right.
That's an interesting question here. I get
Yes,
this quite a lot also. When they've owned the car for so long already, right?
Yeah.
Like this question here, when they've owned the car for so long, 9 years, should I fix it up, make it more comfortable, do soundproofing, auto foam, blah blah blah, or should I just get a better car? It depends on the car for one thing, because if you have gone to a point, okay, this is my opinion, my answer. If you have already put in so many miles on this car and you know it's gone to a certain value where if you pump in more money into it, you're never gonna make it back. Then you need to decide, are you going to keep this? Because there's no point going over your market value. Once you have restored the car to beyond its market value, you're not going to get it back. Like the earlier question as well, you're not going to get it back. So it's your choice. I mean, you've had the car for 9 years. Is it time to trade it in and get something better, something new? Again, it's always your choice. If it was me, if there's no sentimental value attached to this car, if it wasn't your dad's car or something like that, then go ahead and get something new. But just be prepared again for starting everything all over again. I'm sure this car is fully paid up already. So whatever you put into it now is just for the betterment of the car. You're not paying any bank anything for it anymore after 9 years. So do you want to start all over again and put yourself in monthly debt for a new car, or do you just want to continue? For me, you know my answer already. I've not had a new car since 1998. I have not taken a car loan. In fact, I don't even know how to take a car loan anymore. So whatever I put into the cars that I have over the months, it's not a monthly payment. It's just for the betterment of the car. Like I said earlier, so when you have this much to spend on a car, don't spend the whole amount, because you're going to need some budget for eventualities, which will definitely come, no matter what.
Yeah.
It will definitely come. Like I said earlier, 4 new tires, you know.
Yeah.
But so entirely up to you. Okay, go ahead.
Very, very correct point there, Chris. Last week, right, I remember there was someone who tells me that he has a Mitsubishi Outlander and he has recently paid off the car. So he was asking, should he get a Golf GTI, right, together with while keeping his Mitsubishi Outlander?
Because it's all paid up for already anyway.
It's all paid off already. Or should he sell the Outlander and get a Volkswagen Tiguan? So what I told him to do is, because I thought a paid off Outlander, the market value should be, 30, 40 grand or something like that. Given that the car is not very popular, right? But I checked the used car markets, right? The car is still trading at 80K. So suddenly it dawned on me. I'm like, bro, that means, right, if you recently paid off your Outlander, you are sitting on 80,000 cash. If you keep your Outlander and forever don't sell it, it is the type of car where one day it will be worth 10K.
Yes.
Right?
Somewhere down the road, it will be 10K.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck. Then I went online. I'm trying to find him something that is a 7-seater that can fit his purpose. And then you know what I found? A 2005 Land Cruiser.
Oh, okay.
For 60, 70K.
Wow.
Right? So a Land Cruiser will no longer depreciate. Right? Land Cruiser is like this. The oldest one, let's say, okay, the oldest one is more expensive than the newer one. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Let's go modern generation Land Cruiser. The oldest one, forever 40, 50. And then a slightly newer one, forever 50, 60. And then forever 60, 70. So it's like that forever. So I told him, you trade your Outlander immediately for a Land Cruiser. I mean, find a good condition one. You still have your family 7-seater there. And then you can buy your Golf GTI, knowing your Land Cruiser is forever gonna be worth 60, 70K. Compared to keeping your Outlander and drive it till it's 10K.
Till it's 10K, correct. That makes sense also. Definitely. If you have something that already has that kind of value, that's your nest egg. That's where you start from. Correct.
So for Mel, if your Saga FLX is 9 years old, if it's worth, I don't know, 13, 15K, that means it's some budget for you to go into another car, right? Then you spend your soundproofing, auto foam budget into that newer car to get something more enjoyable. A Saga is not a bad car, but I tell you, even though the handling is better than Beza, there are so many great handling cars out there, so you can consider some other types of cars which provides, it's 7K, provides you the same comfort and all that. So, but it's 7K. You sell it also, you don't get much to go into the newer car. But try and go for what? What can he go for? What can he go for with his budget?
We don't know how much money he has available to spend. This guy has not bought a car in 9 years. Maybe he's swimming with money.
Sagas are not that expensive to maintain. So maybe he saves quite a lot. We don't know. It's true. So but here he's just asking whether it makes sense to just keep and run the Saga fully paid up.
See, he got 15K budget. He got 15K plus his 7K is 20 something K. Right? 20 something K. He can get, what can he get? Hey, he can get a Caldina Turbo.
Wow.
Okay. But see, that's the thing. Mampu milik, maybe not mampu to maintain. You get that car for 20K, Caldina Turbo.
Yeah.
His first of all, his petrol consumption is going to go through the roof compared to a Saga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he
Yeah. Yeah.
prepared? Is
Yeah.
he prepared financially to have a car like that or not? That's why it's
Correct.
very, very. You must be very careful. To the guy who asked that question, Mal, you got to be very careful.
True.
Can you sustain or not a Caldina Turbo?
True.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, Swift is not a bad choice.
Yeah.
Swift
Suzuki
is a
Swift
lovely
Sport.
car. Lovely.
Yeah.
Swift is lovely. I still
Yeah.
have feelings for Swift.
Yeah, you can get a Suzuki Swift Sport if you can find one, right? 30 something thousand for first gen Swift Sport. It's a fantastic car to drive. Trust me. All right. You get the Suzuki Swift Sport, roughly the same interior space as the Saga, smaller boot, but you can join Enduro, right? And you can join driving groups. Peugeot, no lah. No lah. No lah. Peugeot one day will be cheaper than the Saga in resale value. Yeah.
Ouch.
Mm. Saga is a good car. It's a good car compared
But
to Beta.
I will always say that, but when I always say, when people already can ask the question, should I sell my car?
Yeah.
They are already in the mindset that they want to move on to something else already. So it's a
Yeah,
really
lah, not the Peugeot, lah, not the Peugeot.
Ah.
I'll get the Suzuki Swift Sport. Lah.
yeah.
Not the Peugeot. Lah.
What is in your budget? You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Mustang.
Mustang 5. Where's Chris?
I
What
think
happened?
he's connected. Lost his connection.
Oh, connection loss. Oh, okay. Currently
Okay.
own a 5-liter Mustang. Nice car. Do you think a Porsche 718 GT4 is an upgrade? Of course. 600K. Oh, the Evo logo. Chiang, can you move the Evo logo to the other side? Chiang, on the left side. It's blocking the comments. Or you just disable it. Okay. Disable it. Oh, it's on the left side. Okay, now much better. Much better. Thanks for the suggestion. JL. Now left me.
I also had to switch networks.
What happened?
No, my Wi-Fi signal, one of it, the one that I was connected to is a bit weak in this room, so I had to switch to another one.
Oh.
Uh,
Cyan Pile. Can you buy this instead? Buy the 718 Spider convertible instead of the GT4. Okay.
Yeah, also 600K.
Yeah, get the Spider.
Mm.
All right. I tell you, you will love the car. And it will hold value better than the GT4. Okay. Yeah,
That
Akmal. I mean, what Akmal said is true. Don't drop any more money into the Saga. Just drive it like that. Provided you want to change to another car. All right. It's not that we want people to always keep buying car, but sometimes we understand people have dreams and want to slowly go up. So we try to recommend you cars where you go in and then you won't lose a lot of money, so that next time when you pay off the car, you can slowly scale up. All right. Yeah. AMG GT don't need 600K. 400 plus can get now. The Zeekr X is very attractive. Very, very attractive. I've not seen an interior as upmarket at this price point. Right? And the good thing about the Zeekr X is that even though it's on the same platform as the EX30, the Volvo EX30, the Zeekr X is more spacious inside than the EX30, which means it can serve its purpose as a family hatchback, whereby, 4-person can sit comfortably inside on a long distance journey, whereas the EX30 is tighter, more for runabouts. And I watched HP's, because when they invite us to go to China to drive the cars, right, I sent HP there. I watched his video. He said the Zeekr X drives like a normal China car where, it's soft, it's more for city driving. The Volvo EX30 has very sharp handling. That's the difference. Okay. Where's Chris? I miss Chris.
That was-
Chris, where are you, Chris?
The other day I was at the event, right? I saw the
Yeah.
sticker logo, right? Reminds me of CSB Pro.
Mm, mm. Yeah. I mean, the Tesla Model 3, Khairi Azam, Tesla Model 3 is way more spacious lah. It's a proper full-size car that can serve all purpose. The Zeekr X is really a smaller car. You treat it like a
HRV size.
Golf GTI, I wanted to
Ah,
say.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, HRV is more spacious.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
true. But
Yeah.
it's competing. It's supposed to be like, the X1
Yeah. Yeah.
GLA segment. Yeah.
Smaller, like smaller than those cars. It's really smaller. It's like an A class. Yeah. Yen is asking, what are your thoughts on the XC90? I love the car. And again, I'm gonna say this, it's a plug-in hybrid. Plug-in hybrids are complicated, the most complicated form of cars. So to enjoy all the benefits of this car, sometimes you might get some electronic disturbance on your software, on your, some people drove it 4 or 5 years, never experienced it. Some people experience it. So you just have to be ready for these sort of little niggling things. But overall, for plug-in hybrids, I think Volvos are very stable compared to others. Okay. So that covers all the question for Volvos. 200K budget for 630i or V60. V60 is a sharper drive, is not as spacious as the 6 Series GT. 6 Series GT is nice lah. But I prefer the Volvo lah, for me. What about you, Con? You prefer the 6 GT or the V60?
The V60 is a much more handsome car.
Right, it's a
The
lot more handsome, but it's not as spacious as the 6
Yeah.
Series lah. It's not as big overall.
And the 630i doesn't have the traditional BMW dynamic advantages. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dynamic wise, I think the V60 is
Yeah.
way sportier to drive.
But that being said, the one thing I do notice is that people who go into the 630i, they don't know what to upgrade to after that.
Yeah.
Uh,
True.
so many owners I've spoken to, they don't know what to get next after the 630i.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, the massive discounts on the Audi e-tron GT. Oh my God, 300K off. And then EQS don't buy lah. EQS is shit lah. The
Yeah.
Audi e-tron, of course the EQS is spacious lah, but it's poorly built lah. The Audi e-trons are actually very nice cars. I drove this car in Germany, and I was very surprised because I was driving with Audi Malaysia's boss, and we were going 210, 220 on Autobahn. And when we reached our destination, right, from my initial estimated range to when I arrive, it is only off by 10%. You have to know, for an EV driving at 200 plus to only be off at 10%, right, is extremely good. Right? Usually when you drive fast in an EV, right, you'll be off by 30%, 40% on your remaining range. It's totally off already. So it's a very, very good car. So I think it's time to buy. And I think Audi did a wrong move to discount 300K off the car just like that. If I'm Audi, right, I will buy a Recon Taycan and say, if you buy a Audi e-tron, you get a free Taycan.
Yeah, the discounting, I was shocked when I saw the price. Wow, crazy.
Yeah. It's damn worth buying lah for 399. Yeah, OV90 T5 is a great car. Buy. 2023 X5. Yeah, it's a nice car. Why not? Hey, where's Chris? Chris, where are you, Chris, where did you go? Oh no, where's Chris Wee? Oh, coming. I prefer the interior of the BYD and the overall feel of the BYD,
Same.
but the Tesla Model 3 is slightly sharper in handling, but it's not a deal breaker lah. Yeah lor. Oh, Tesla has very, very good adaptive cruise control, which cannot be said with the BYD for Malaysian roads. The BYD one is just like most of the other Chinese cars, their adaptive cruise control is I feel scared inside it, even though it's doing its work. Compared to Tesla is very good. Oh, use your phone, bro.
Welcome back, Chris.
Hey, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. My laptop is older than most of my cars. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's older than all my cars put together, and it just crashed. So yeah, I'm on my phone now. But the battery is like really, really weak. So I think I'm gonna have to opt out, guys, from today.
Oh,
Can I
Thanks
see
for
you all
joining.
next time? Yeah.
thank you so much for coming. I hope to see you next week, bro.
Yeah, bros. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Let's do this again. And thank you to
Yep.
everybody who asked questions on classic cars. You guys know who you are. Thank you so much.
Yep.
I'll be in again next time. Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. And
All right, bro.
talk again soon.
Have
Take care, you
coffee
all.
with you soon. See you.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, man.
Yeah,
Bye.
man. Take care. Okay. What else do we have today? Wow, Aaron, Frankie, you are asking everywhere from Chimera to Volvo to I will get a 2019 one just so that I can go beyond 180 kmh. Okay. Oh, see this question Hey, what's that? Chiang, apa ni? Oh, guys. Oh, for those who are looking at Volvo, yeah. 19th to 20th, this coming weekend, go over to their office, okay? And they have their fleets to let go. I tell you guys, their fleets are, like what Con said, exceptionally well maintained, okay? And my first Volvo XC90, I bought it off their fleets, and I got a discount of like more than 100,000 for a 1-year-old car. So go and look at them at their office, and it's your chance to go and visit Volvo's office also at Symphony Square in PJ. Go up to level 3A, and they have 50 cars, and prices starts from 165,000. All right, so that is very, very attractive.
Yeah. Can I also add one more advantage of buying this versus a used car, a regular used car? If you buy all these select approved cars, right, there's a very good chance that your financing is follow new car interest rates.
Nice.
Means you save a bit of money there.
Yeah. That's a nice tip there. Okay, Edmund, thinking of the 6-cylinder Z4 or the 2-liter turbo?
This gen, right, you're actually better off with the 2-liter turbo, in my opinion, unless it is the 35i.
Yeah. Okay. Get the turbo lah. I mean, it's also easier for you to sell next time. Okay. I know the BMW 6-cylinder is smooth and all that, but when you're paying so much road tax for not a lot of power, sometimes you feel imbalanced one lah.
If it is the E85 Z4 like the one Darren has, that one, yes, that car, that chassis is built for the 6-cylinder engine, but this one, no real advantage of getting the 6-cylinder. This generation of BMWs E89, F10, the transition generation, right, you're actually better off with the 4-cylinder turbo.
Okay. So even though the 45E is a hybrid, but I have heard many horror stories from my own friends who bought the GLE.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I would have thought the GLE is more reliable.
No. A lot of assembly issues. A lot. Yeah. So that's as far as I can tell. Huh? So be mindful. Okay. I haven't heard much problems with the
No,
new S5.
the
The
45E,
previous S5,
yes,
the previous 40E is notorious.
yes. This
Yeah.
45E never heard of any issues.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
have two personal friends, and I saw many online complaints on their GLE, and I have two personal friends who have unsolvable problems over the course of 1 year after buying the car, just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Serious quality issues with the GLE. Okay. Currently using a F10 520i, a budget 300K for a family daily sedan. Get the used 8 series. They are about 330, 320 now. 8 series is different.
And
Proper size.
530i LCI is not 300K. It's like
Yeah.
100K thereabouts car.
I think he's talking about new ones, right?
New ones we got now it's already G60 era already.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay, anything? Recommendation on a 5-seater SUV. Adrian Ang, can you tell us your budget? Then we can help you better. Okay. 218i 2022 from premium selection 160K. Is it worth it as the first Conti car? Okay lo, okay lo. It's an okay
This price is not bad
selection.
lah. At this
But
price,
160K, right? Addict.
can
Can you buy a
series.
BMW 3 Series instead? A
Yeah,
G20 3 Series? You can get a 3 Series.
I
No
think can.
point getting a 2 Series when you can get a 3 Series.
Agreed.
Okay?
Agreed. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what else? Adrian Ang, give us your budget for your 5-seater SUV. 150K and below. A lot of options now. All the Chinese brands are all flying in crazy. All of them are below 150K. Yeah, so I have no answer for you because there are so many potential answers. You know, there's the JQ, there's oh guys, our 26th October, right? Because we are doing a SUV gathering, we managed to convince JQ to bring us their rigs, you know, the off-road rigs where you can the car can go up and sideways like that one. So they are bringing it over, so you can come over and have fun. We it's not just it's not that you need an SUV to come for this event. For SUVs, they register to book the parking to park their cars. Okay, but it's open for any visitors also. So 26th of October, come to our event where you can see anything from Cayenne all the way to Activa, all SUVs park inside. It's a 4x4 gathering. So if you have a Cullinan, we'll let you park in the middle. All right. If you brought the Urus, maybe you'll be next to the Cullinan. All right. Yeah. Please come over and impress everybody with your SUV. All right. It's a gathering for SUVs. Okay. So Con, what would you recommend Adrian Ang? So many things to buy.
Assuming new, right? Yeah, you can go for an X70 or a Mazda CX-5.
A lot.
A lot, a lot, a lot. Yeah. Maybe
Okay, this price point, the best handling one is CX5. Still,
yes, yes.
no challenge there.
You know, I just realized something. We forgot about the Forester.
Forester is very expensive now, 180 something. Or
Oh
yeah,
shit. Okay, okay.
yeah. Edmund, what is his early question from
This was
Edmund?
the Z4 Turbo versus an A1.
Oh,
Um, there are people who say the N20 is less reliable than the N52. That's true, but you know there are so many good, reliable third-party out shops there, from Tana all the way to Prestige Car Care, that you can send have your have the ability to take care of these cars at a reasonable budget.
Edmund, I have to say this, huh? These cars are more than 10 years old.
Yeah.
Whatever inherent reliability it has is already negated from its age. So you cannot assume just because it was reliable back then, it will be reliable now because it's more than 10 years old, right?
Mm.
A lot has changed, and over the years, how many owners have gone through the cars, right? So not all owners can afford to keep it tip top at all times, right? Yeah, most people, they have a leak, they do a patchwork, right? Like my cars, when I have a leak, I change a full set of hoses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because when one goes, others may come,
It's a
right?
domino one. It's usually a domino.
Yeah, it's a closed loop system, right? The pressure result in this part bursting and leaking. Now you change to a new one, this part is strong, the other part will go, right? It's the same shit. Yeah. Tiguan at 80K 2019 is a good buy lah. Go ahead. Okay. Hi, friends from Singapore. Ahmad Mian. Hello. And Jerome from Singapore. Hello.
Hi, Jerome.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A Recon Harrier should be about 150K also.
That's another worth looking at. Yes.
So the thing about this, a lot of Chinese brands are in the market now, and they are very attractive because they are loaded with tons of features. But there's one thing that the Japanese still do better than them is drivetrain pairing.
Mm.
A lot of people underestimate this thing, which is how your engine performs at what rev range in your gearbox and how smooth the gear change is, upshift or downshift. And when you come to a braking, you brake your car, comes to a halt, how your car stops and how your car rolls off. These things cannot be seen on the brochure. And the Japanese, Koreans still do this way better than them. Okay. This is also something that Mercedes does very poorly in their cheaper range of cars. All right. This is about spending time in tuning the cars, driving them and tuning them and fine tuning them until they are comfortable to roll off slowly, come to a halt, or basically the drivetrain pairing, which Mazda is exceptionally good at. Mazda is fantastic in this respect. Mazda spends a lot of time in this. They even have a test track in Hiroshima that the whole test track is specifically designed to do this. And I'm lucky enough to have experienced that test track. It is a windy track that goes downhill and uphill and windy and all that. And then different sections of the track, you are required to follow the speed limit exactly. So there are certain sections where they say follow 10 km/h, and then you have to go downhill at 10 km/h and uphill at 10 km/h. This is where you will experience the magic of Mazdas, how you're able to control the brakes for your car to go down exactly at 10 km/h and then to accelerate to go up and maintain exactly at 10 km/h. During the test, they gave us a Nissan X Trail and an Audi Q3. Both struggled to do the test smoothly. That was quite eye-opening. All right, just to share with everybody here. Con, which one would you get? 150K? Hey, Con, you are muted.
Between these three, first one I'll strike out is Mustang law.
Yeah.
Difficult choice between GT86 and MX5. I think I will go for the GT86 for the handling and for the engine.
Bro, GR86 is
Wow!
160K.
Oh, GR law.
I used to tell people, how good can the GR be? You just get the GT86 lah. Until I drove it, it is night and day. the GR86 is one of the best handling car that I've driven for a very long time. It is a fantastic car. So if your budget allows you, get the GR86. I would even get the GR86 over an MX5. However much I love the MX5, the GR86 is just unbelievably good. Okay, so your budget can get GR86, get the GR86 or BRZ for that matter. All right, it's a fantastic car.
10K more above your budget is worth going. It's worth.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, okay, this is a nice question. 150K to buy a sedan, Lexus GS or a Mark X? 2005 era Crown. No lah, 150K you can get a much newer Crown, bro.
Right. So what I mean is that that's his budget, right? Like
Yeah,
2012 GS is about 80K, 90K. That one I know. I
yeah,
recently helped somebody survey one.
yeah.
Uh, 05 era Crown, yeah. That's the same as your car, right?
05 is my era, yeah. The value is going about 60, 70 grand. His budget can get 2014 or 2016 Crown. Yeah. He can get a 2016 Crown for his budget. 150K. This is a damn good car.
The
I will
20,
get this over the Lexus, huh?
mm. The 2012 GS is also not bad, going about 90K. I know there's one a GS 350 for sale, but it's in Kuching lah.
Yeah. But if you can squeeze just 30,000 more, you will be in the next generation Crown. You will go into the next generation just for 30K more. So if your down payment is 15,000, now your down payment is 18,000, and then you can get a 2019 Toyota Crown, which is a new generation. So I think for a new generation, 30K is worth it to pay 30K extra. Okay, it's a damn good car. And then the newest is so ugly.
Ayo.
Horrible.
Ayo.
Okay, so look at that, guys. Okay, okay. If we don't have any more, CX-30 are very old already lah.
Yeah.
Ahmad Mian, why can't import Indian EVs? I'm not sure, but I reckon probably because the distributors here don't think there is a market for it. So I'm not sure. All right. Okay, currently driving what? To replace an M2. M2 is too hardcore. Huh?
Mm.
Looking for an
But Are
M135i.
you still lingering that M135i, M235i?
I think the M135i rides even more hardcore than the M2.
Yeah.
So I think look around a little bit longer. I don't think these are good replacements for M2. I don't think so. What I
think
learned,
it's Thomas's advice from India.
what I learned is M2 competition is a lot more comfortable than the M2. Suspension is a lot. Yeah,
M2 competition is more comfortable than a 330i.
yeah.
Come with
M2
Thomas
is
every time.
yeah lor. Okay. 2014 I get a 320i lah. Okay.
Same.
Yeah.
Mm.
BMW G01X3 buy. It's a good car. It's a great car. Very good car. This one, I think the Tiguan Allspace is more value for money compared to the CX-5 lah. Both drives well, but the Tiguan is just all out bigger. And then you get 2 extra seats. It's just It's just more car for the money, and it's a proper 2024 infotainment system compared to CX5. CX5 infotainment system is like 2010 like that.
You know, they facelifted the CX5, right? But they didn't upgrade the infotainment system.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daryl Goon, 100K budget, low maintenance, automatic car, fun. Toyota 86, oh? Okay, get the GT86. Okay, Chiang, let's go into Dude, Where's My Car immediately. Pom, guys, take out your phone and scan this code. Scan the code. Please scan the QR code and join our fun in this Dude, Where's My Car, where we show you cars from a low budget to a high budget, and all qualifies for Evo Enduro. All right. So scan the code. We have 2% now. We have 300 people online tonight. Just now got 324. Can you see the reflection from my phone? There's 300 people, 307 people. 11 people have scanned the code. Please scan the code or click the link. Thoughts on the used 2023 flagship X90? Wait for a little while more. I think this car would drop in price very quickly because of all the Chinese cars coming in. You wait for a while more. Don't buy first. If you really like the car. Okay. 32, 33, 34 people come. Come on. We'll start when we hit 50. 41. Come on, scan the code. Hi, Bobby. Currently, I'm driving a Civic FD2. Did a major servicing recently. Wanted to get, should I sell my FD2 or keep it? Not sure if it's worth to sell. I think you keep it because sometimes you may need to drive long distance and all that. And currently, driving long distance in EV is still not feasible. There are many people who experience headaches on North-South Highway. Everyone queuing up to charge their cars and all that. Is still very bad, the situation for chargers. I think the government should actually force every single EV seller to install chargers. Like, say, for example, for every 50 cars you sell, you must install 10 chargers or something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
was thinking the same.
Yeah.
That only makes sense, eh?
Yeah, force them. Like we are not collecting tax from you, but you have to benefit the country. I don't care where you install your chargers. So I want the total number to go up, you know. At least do this. If not, the deployment of chargers is being outpaced by people who buy EVs.
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's crazy now. Yeah. Planning to buy Cooper S petrol or Cooper EV. Of course, buy petrol. If both cars are within your budget, buy petrol. Okay, let's start. What's the first car? Tiang, remove the thing. Oh, what car is this? Some Japanese car.
Lexus.
LX.
Oh.
Ninja King. 38,000.
You.
Oh, today is all SUVs because of our SUV gathering on the 26th of October in Subang. Okay, PM Horizon, if you want to join this event, if you want to join as a visitor or you want to join as a SUV owner, both PM us on Horizon. We'll send you the registration link.
Nice.
And only people who register will get the location of the event. Okay, what's the next car?
You don't want to
BMW X5.
Oh.
Oh, I love the looks of this X5. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I know the LX is a better car, but I voted for the BMW.
You know, I'm actually having trouble deciding because I think the LX has a much higher cool factor than the BMW.
Yes, but I want my cars to be able to corner.
True.
I don't want to end up in a ditch in a corner. But then the LX can climb itself out from the ditch.
Yeah, Yeah, yeah,
And it's gonna last a lifetime.
yeah. Okay, so my vote goes to the LX.
Yeah, I should vote again. I should vote the LX.
Wow, X5. Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah,
X5 will break down.
this is 3.0 NA or 3.0 turbo.
Should be any
3.0 I, okay, turbo. Any.
yeah. Okay, what's the next car? Who won? Wow, neck to neck. Neck to neck. Round two. Oh, another BMW.
M5 or M6 is what?
Don't know.
Ui, X5M. Ah.
X6M. Who yo?
Oh,
Con.
118,000.
Value for money, bro.
Damn. What's next?
Bro, let me guess. Wow, Porsche Cayenne S 4.8. Okay, I know which one I'm getting. I know the X6 is a lot faster. It's a serious powerhouse, the X6.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but it's
which
a
one would you go
Porsche.
for? One is an M or proper
Yeah,
M.
proper M versus it's a Porsche.
Yeah, you join BMW gathering, right? You are an
Ah.
M car, right? You are in front. You join Porsche gathering,
Oh
right?
yeah, I have to be behind the 911 and the what, right?
No, 911, the first row, and
Ah.
then the Cayman Boxster second
Ah.
row,
Ah.
and then of course the GTs will be in front lah, the
Yeah,
911 GTs,
yeah.
and then it will be the Panameras, then only the Cayennes, then last is the Macans.
No, then the Cayenne also, right? The newer one start in front first.
Mm.
Okay, or like this,
Yeah.
I think the X6M, no.
Yeah, at least you drive a M, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Oh, X6M, no any supporter to win over the Cayenne. Yeah, but I'll get the Cayenne for me lah. I
Yeah.
prefer the I much prefer the interior and then the handling and then the sound.
Yeah.
But the X6 is a prettier car.
This gen, there's no doubt the Cayenne's interior is much better built.
Yep. This gen's BMW interior is not good.
Mm. What?
Round three,
Porsche.
Macan. It's a Macan. It's
Oh
a
yeah.
Macan 2 liter. 2 liter base
Oh, yeah.
Macan. Wait, why so expensive? 2 liter Macan now very cheap already. Eh?
This one 2017.
Oh, 2017. Still expensive.
250K. Versus what's next? What's the offer?
250,000. Oh, a mini EV. Countryman. Oh, I love this car. I don't like how it looks at first. After driving it, oh, I love it. Wow, this one really struggle. Eh. EV or petrol?
I'll take the Macan, lah. No question.
Ah, yeah, lor, but I love the. Yeah, I give a little bit of love to the Countryman, even though I know I will buy the Macan, but I vote the Countryman. It's so well executed. I don't like how it looks. I prefer the old one better. The old one looks better. And then the new one is so much larger, It's huge.
For me, I still, this square look still doesn't work for me.
It's huge, way. The car is huge. Okay, what's the result? Let's have a look at the results. Wow, landslide. Macan
Landslide
for the
lah.
win.
Sure.
Okay, last one.
Sure.
Come on, round 4. Oh, what is this? Lamborghini Urus or DBX 707. Right? Am I right? Am I right? Oh, 920K. Then it's not DBX already. DBX is damn expensive. Oh, this one we know the answer already. I don't think anybody would pick. Oh my god, this thing is 858,000. Wow, good luck to the dealer. I think, will anybody vote the SVR? I'm wondering. Will anybody?
Yeah. I think God can.
People who prefer the design, right?
Yeah. Oh, you.
It was 100% just now.
But okay lah, this one landslide lah.
Expected lah, this one. No challenge.
No challenge.
There's no challenge. Yeah. There's no challenge. No way. I mean, the SVR sounds glorious. Yes. But
No way
the
you will
fun,
upstage a Lambo lah.
you know what's funny, Con? The
What?
Urus, right, is
Ah.
more spacious behind than the Range Rover SVR.
Really?
Yeah. This is the
Okay.
Sport. This is the Range Rover Sport. It's not the Range Rover. This is the
Oh
Sport.
yeah. Range Rover.
Yeah, it's tight. It's tight behind. It's tighter than the Urus. That's the funny thing.
Damn.
Yeah, okay. That's a landslide. So, guys, remember our SUV gathering is on the 26th of October. Okay, and it's in Subang. So, PMS will tell you the location once you register, and then come for the gathering if you drive an SUV, or just come and visit and just have fun. Okay, and till then. You
What's
see,
the
but
bonus?
Bonnie said, oh, got bonus.
Oh, is this a Countryman?
Yeah, it's a Countryman.
This is a R56 generation cabin, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is not reliable, but I love the interior design. 69,000.
Wow, still hold at 69. Not bad.
What's the next car? Okay, a Countryman or a 1 Series.
I'll
Very
take the
easy
1 Series.
answer. Very easy
I'll go
answer
for the
for
1
me.
Series.
I'll take a proper BMW engine over a Peugeot engine. Yeah.
I'll take the 125.
Yeah. What's the hey guys, 70K, go and grab it. Go and
Yeah,
grab
man.
it. You cannot get a 2-liter engine in this 1 Series generation anymore.
Yes.
And this is the pre-facelift, which I honestly think at first I think it's uglier, but now I prefer this design over the facelift. All right. Yes, Enduro is less than 2 months from now. Wow. Con, have you booked hotel?
Not yet.
Why?
Tana and I are playing something. We are just going to drive along the way and stay.
Nice. You guys carpool?
No lah, but we will be driving close to each other lah.
But you need to at least book one hotel to participate in Enduro. Then only will print your sticker.
Okay.
You need to decide one hotel. I tell you, bro, places like Ban Rak Thai is worth it to stay one night there. And Ban Rak Thai hotel very hard to get. At least you book Ban Rak Thai. The other towns, I think you can get hotel.
Okay.
No problem. But Ban Rak Thai is limited.
Got it.
All right. Okay, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Pai can get hotel. Pai a lot of hotels. Ban Rak Thai really limited.
Wow, John, this Chiang today really show you love, John.
Yeah, man. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us. Again, tell your friends if they are buying a car, they want to know more, come and join us Monday night. Okay, we're doing this for free, really to help the community. As you know, Horizon and Evo is all about our community. It's all about we are car guys, we love cars, and we don't want people to buy the wrong car. Okay, only people who buy the wrong car would end up wanting to sell it before their installment fall below their value, their bank loan fall below their value. And that is the most painful thing that people can experience, right? You buy a car, 3 years later, you want to sell it, and then you lose a lot of money, and then
have to pay money to sell the car, damn xiong, eh.
Yeah. So you buy the right car, you wouldn't want to sell it even in the next 5 or 6
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
That's the
You
most important thing.
you will only sell it if you receive an irresistible offer.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So that's the most painful thing any car guy should go through, lah. Huh?
Mhm.
All right. So, all right. Remember, Horizon is all about building trust with car lovers, car buyers, and we love cars. We love driving. No other media drives every single Saturday. It's just us because we love it, and we're not forcing ourselves to do it. We just love it.
Yep.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
See you, Con.
See you,
See you.
Tommy.
Bye
See ya.
bye.